one more thought. As I watched it back, I forgot to say this. The reason that I say being happy is about like feeling all of your feelings, like it doesn't really make sense to hear that. If you want to be happy, you need to be sad and feel your sadness. Like, what? No, I'm trying to be happy. But if you push down, that looks really cool. If you push down your happiness, right? And you push down your if you push down your sadness, right? You're trying not to feel anything. You're trying not to be too like cheesy, joyous, over the top. And then you're trying not to be sad either. Like, you don't actually, if you're trying not to care about anything, then you're not happy, you're not sad, you're not feeling anything. You can't selectively feel your emotions, is what I've learned. I think someone said that in a book I read. You cannot selectively feel your feelings. Like, oh, I'm only going to feel, okay. Or I'm only going to feel happy, I'm not going to feel sad. You're just going to feel nothing. You have to push down everything at that point. You can't just feel one thing and not another. So you kind of just start numbing everything. And that's really not helpful, and that actually makes it worse. Trying to avoid your sadness, you end up just avoiding happiness too, and you just kind of get in this constant numbed state. And that is what is trendy right now, living in a constant numbed state where you're kind of just consuming content 24/7. You're always watching things, talking to someone, texting, Snapchatting. You're always just avoiding this. You're always avoiding and like covering up what you would feel and think about if you actually sat there in some silence. You'd be like, whoa, I'm really depressed. You'd be really sad if you actually just sat there and felt what you've been avoiding. That is the trendy lifestyle right now. It really supports like avoiding all of your thoughts and feelings and just being distracted all the time. But if you want to be happy, you have to like dive into your mind and like what's going on in there. What do you actually care about? What is actually like upsetting you? What are you passionate about? What would you actually want to do this afternoon instead of just hanging out with a bunch of people that you're trying to impress? Like, what would you actually do with your life if you stopped caring what everyone else thought about? That is what people don't want you to think about. That's what they want you to not talk about. That's what they want you to just avoid and push it under the rug. They don't want you to be happy. Oh my gosh, so cringy, right? Cringe. But it's true. That's why I embrace the cringe. Because what is popular right now is basically the opposite of everything I stand for, and people try to just brush it off and say, ooh, it's so cringy, but there's actually something a lot deeper there that no one is talking about. So I wanted to say that. And yes, I'm still not done with my makeup. But anyway, that's what I've been thinking about. Okay, get out there and embrace the cringe if you dare. Go against the grain. Stop trying to be like everyone else, because everyone else is just real sad. Not in the good way, okay? They're in the bad way where they pretend like they're not sad and they're not happy. They just pretend like they're nothing. But if you're not happy, you're sad. If you are not happy, you are sad. Think about that! Does that bother you? What are you sad about? Dig into it, okay? Dig into it, people. Figure it out. Alright.